Hello, what's up, guys? This is again Teacher Nikoy, and we will continue to discuss about the what? About the ellipse. Okay, so this is the ellipse on the another level, so it's more difficult than the previous one. So here it goes. So let's choose a brush, your brush, then red. Okay, okay. So you can see the red dot. Okay, so here there's a given figure, the figure 1.1.1.19. Then we have here given, so consider the points f1 negative 3 0 and f2 3 0 as shown in figure 1. What is the sum of the distances of a for 2.4 from f1 and from f2? How about the sum of the b and DC and F1 and from F2? Okay, as discussed in the earlier discussion, you can see here that from a focus to any point, then back to the other focus, it will always be a constant or equals to the semi-major axis. Okay, so we have B given 3.8 from F1 to B is 3.8. So you can see here 3.8. Then from F2 to B is 6.2. So we will just add that up. And it will be the distance of all of this. So what's here? 3.8 plus 6.2 equals to 10. So they're all 10. So that's how to solve it. So very easy, right? Okay, then we'll proceed to this one. It's like this figure 1.2 is how they figure out the this one. This is the standard equation of an ellipse. Okay, so we have here a given f foci foci. Then f1 is negative c0. Then f2 is c0, positive c0. Okay, so this is the point to f1 and point to f2 is equals to 2a. So this is a, then the other one is a, so total of 2a's. Okay, so now you get where this given came from. Okay, so this happened, they what you call that, transpose pf2 the other side. Okay, so how did they get this one? So here, from here, we'll get the distance formula of this one. So this one is here. Okay, you get this now. So here, so yeah. So we have x. So we don't know this distance, am I right? Yeah, we don't know that distance. So we will add this c to this x. So x plus c is, and then square, plus this one, y. So we hit this one, this mark, then the y of it. So we don't know that distance also, so we just put there y square. So this is the distance formula to get this distance, or we use the Pythagorean theorem. Then the other one is here. So we know that this is c, but this one travels a little bit before, or if this is c, then this is 0, so it is before c. So we will do is we will minus c. So x minus c. Okay, so we minus c to get the distance from this to this one. Then square plus y square. Okay, plus y square. So still the same y and this y. Just like the PF1. Okay, so this is how it was made. And then we simplify that, and it will become like this until then another simplification, one like this, then like this, then like this, then like this, until b letting b to equals to a square c square, so a is greater than b. So until that it will become like this. Okay, so from this into this. So no need to discuss further. That is it's already proven. It's just like how to prove that this is the standard equation of ellipse. Okay, so let's triangle inequality. There's so many theories in here. That's why I hate looking at the books. Okay, so we have here what's this? An example. Okay, so we already have a solution here. So we'll just make another solution over here. We'll just cut that off. Bam! Bam. Okay. Wait. Okay, so we have here. So we don't need this one anymore. Okay. So sketch the graph and include these points. What? Sketch? Okay, so we get first the center. So how to get the center of this? So we'll just look at this one. Wait. We'll look at this and also this. So what's the x? What's the neighbor of x would be the first one here. So x plus 3, then so we transpose that, it will be negative 3. Then y minus 5, we transpose that, it will be 5. So the center is negative 3, 5. Then next will be the vertices. What's vert? Oh, vertices. So the vertices, okay, as you can see here, these are the vertices. So the vertices is the vertices here. What vertices is the major axis coordinates. Okay, so we already have a center. Now we need to get what is the major axis. So A, we need to get A so we can know that. First, wait, we need to know what is the major axis. Okay, so what is the major axis? Is it X or is it Y? So which two is bigger? Oh, this is much bigger, 49. So it should be a Y major axis. Okay, so if it is Y major axis, then A square is equals to 49. So we square up that, we square up this, so equals to then A is equals to calculators to make sure that it's correct. So 49 square root then equals to 7. Okay, so wait, not yet. The vertices of the y major axis is 7. Supposedly that the distance here So we know that it is a y-axis, just like that. That's just like an example. Then this will be negative 3 and 5. Uh, Negative 3, just an example that. Then it will go up from negative 5. It go down from from 5, not negative 5, from 5. So we will minus and we will plus. Okay, so this will be still be negative 3, then 5, vertex 1. Okay, 5 plus 7 is equals to 12. Then vertex 2 will be negative 3, then 5 minus 7 is equals to negative 2. Okay, you get it? So this is 5 plus 7 plus the a. Then this one is 5 minus 7 from the still the a. Okay, so you get why is how to get the vertex 1 and the vertex 2. The next would be the we get the convertex. So convertex is this one, the W. So that is called convertex. Okay, so it's the minor axis. Okay, convertex is the minor axis. What is the minor axis of this one? It is, alright, it is x minor axis. Okay, then so we put a W and W also there. Okay, so how to get the x minor axis? So first we will slide down a little bit. Oh, never mind. So we need to get the b square. B square is equals to 24. Then we square root that. We square root that is equals to what? Okay, we will put 24 square root is 4.89 blah 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 blah. Or 4, they use the 4.9, so we will also use the 4.9. So the answer is usually 4.898989. To approximate that, it is 4.9. Okay, so once again, it is here. This is the center. Then it will go left and it will go right. So this one, the y will remain. Okay, because it is the major axis. Then the x would be the one we minus and we plus. So negative 3 minus 4. Example with this is our W1 and this is our W2. So negative 3 minus 4.9 equals to negative 7.9. So negative 7.9. Then other than that, we will add that. So negative 3 plus 4.9 is 1.9. So positive 1.9. Okay, so we now have this convertex of the ellipse equation. So we need to sketch the graph. So we already sketched the graph here. But it is not a good looking graph. So we will look if we have the correct answer. Okay, the center is 3.5. Okay, correct. The foci. What? Wait, we didn't get the we forgot the foci. Okay, so how to get the foci? Now let's see, how do we get the foci? Get the foci, we need to get the distance c. So c is equals to square root of this one. No, this is the c. This is the c. We'll change the color. Okay, so that is the distance of c. This is c and this is the focus. Okay, how do we get C? So we get A square minus B square. So how did we get that? So from here, then there. Okay. So supposedly that the total from this one to this is the what? The major axis. So this will be A. This will be another A, then the minor axis. So that's why we have here that the A square minus B square. Okay, then so what is our C? So what is our A? First is 7. So we don't need that. We need just 49 plus 20, minus 24 equals 2. So we used our mahiwagang calculator. So 4 minus 24 square root to that, it is equals to 5. So our focus will be 5. So 5 from the center. So we have center, then our moving will be the y-axis. So negative 3, this is focus 1. And focus 2 will have also negative 3 there. Alright, so we'll add 5 plus 5 is equals to 10, then 5 minus 5 is equals to 0. So that's how we get the focus. So here, negative 3, hey, wait, say again. Alright, we have here negative 3, 0, okay. Then negative 3, 10, negative 3, 10, okay, correct. Then the vertices, negative 3, 12, or, hey, we need this, negative, wait, we're checking the vertices, man. Okay, negative 3, 12, and the negative 3, 2, 3, 2, okay, very good. Check, then this one, negative 2, what's this? Oh no, negative 3 minus 2 square root of 6, then 5. What's this? As we can check here on this graph, you can look at that, right? It's more on the 2. So ours is correct, the 1.9. I don't know what happened here. Oh, it is, okay, it is here, okay. I get it now, so negative 7.95 and the 1.9. Okay, so all is correct. So we got that one. So we might take a picture here about this one. Okay. Correct. Okay, from plotting, so negative 3, 5. So it's very easy for you because you already know how to graph. Then how about the number 2? Okay, we have a number 2. So 9x squared. So we will have to delete all of this one. So many. Sorry about that. Oh no, it won't go any farther, so I'll just cut this one. Okay, we'll just delete that one. Okay, size bigger, size. Okay, alright. It's no use. Okay, no use. Okay, so in example number 2, as you can see here, it's different, right? It's different. It's a general form. So general means that it is not easy to understand. So we need to change this into this one. Okay, so we will have the so difficult to write 9x squared minus 126. Is that 126? Yeah, 26x. Then we don't know if it is positive or it should. We will be having to complete the square, right? So we don't know what's that. Then minus, no, plus. It should be plus 16 y squared plus 64 equals to 64y. So we don't know. So this one. Okay, so it's very long, right? So to get rid of that, just like that. Okay, smaller one. So 9x squared minus, it's a better brush, minus 126x. Could you see clearly? 126x. Still not good enough. 6x, so we don't know that. Then plus, what's the y? 16y squared plus 64y. We don't know this one. Oh no, wait. Okay, equals to 71. Okay, my secret here is I will get the 9 away from that. 9x squared minus, so I will divide 9. So 126 divided by 9 is equals to 14. So 14x, I don't know that one. Then I will get 16 away from that. So 6, no, so this will be y squared plus 16, 64 divided by 16 equals to 4. So this is plus 4. Wait. What is happening to you, man? 4, I don't know that, equals to 71. Okay, that's how it is done. And second, now I want to complete the square. So how I can complete the square? So I'll need to divide this by 2. So 14 divided by 2 is equals to what? Was negative 14 is equals to negative 7. You square negative 7, it will be plus what? 7 times 7 is equals to 49. Okay, so that's how it is. So plus 49. So we're not done yet. So 49 times 9. Okay, you get that? 49, you multiply that before you put it here. Okay, so we will have there plus 49 times 9. Am I correct? So 49 times 9. Okay, correct. So we have here the, so that's it. Then it's about here. So 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2 square is equals to 4. So plus 4. So plus 4 times 16. So plus 4 times 16. So you can get that it's more complicated than it was before. Okay, so we have that now. Then we get the 9x minus 7, right? Minus 7 square plus, this one is 16 times y plus 2 square is equals to, so we will add that one. So 71 plus, what is 49 times 9? 49 times 9 is equals to 441. 441 plus 4 times 16. 4 times 16 is equals to 64. Alright. Then, okay, so we have here already, and we need to total this. And after getting this total, we will divide it to here. So the total here will be 71 plus 441 plus 64 is equals to 5 7. Oh no, we will not put it there. So this will be 5. Okay, so this will be 576. We will divide this 576 in all of it. So we will also divide here 576. So divide this by 576. Okay. So now we will divide that. So here. So if we do this, 9 divided by 576, it will have this one. So can we divide that? No. So what I do is 576 divided by 9, so 64. So what I will be doing here is x minus 7 square over 64 plus, now 576 divided by 16, 36. So we have here x, no, not x, y plus 2 square over 36 equals to, supposedly it will be cancelled, so it will be 1. So now we have, where's the a? Oh, this is, we will label this as a, then this will be b. Okay, so b, then this will be a, as in apple. Okay, so next we will get the, what do we get? The center. Okay, so what's the center? We'll slightly do that one. So what's the center here? So the center will be, so we transpose that, will be 7. This will be negative 2. The next will be the 2 foci. So focus 1 and focus 2. Okay, so what is the major axis? We already have put a here, so this one is bigger, so this should be the major axis. So we will move the axis. We have that one, that is the ellipse, this is the major axis, this is the minor axis. So we move the focus in this area. Okay, so if this is the center here, if we have here the center, this one is the center, then the focus would be right there and there. Okay, so that one and that is the focus. So we need to get the, what we call the letter small c, which is equal to square root of a square minus b square. Is equals to square root of 64 minus b is 36 equals to, what is our c? So 64 minus 36, we square root that, so 5.29, or should I say no with that, or I say square root of 28, or approximately what? 5.3. 5.3. I can do that. Okay, so what will happen is we will have here the what will be moving, the y or the x? Alright, the x. So y would still remain to 2. So negative 2, then we have 5 plus and 5 minus. Oh, 7. What's 5? It's supposedly 7. So 7 minus 5.3. Alright, 7 minus 5.3 is equals to 1.7. Then the other one is we add that, so 7 plus 5.3, so 7 plus 5, 12, plus 0.3 is 12.3. Okay, so we have now the two foci. Then next will be the, where was that? Foci, then the vertices. So vertex 1 and vertex 2. Well, we'll change the color. This one, vertex 1, then the vertex 2. Okay, how to get the vertex? So vertex would be this one of the major axis, right? Correct? Okay, this one and this one. So we will have it there. Okay, so what is moving? Still the x-axis, so the y will remain at negative 2. Then major axis should be a. This is a square, correct? This is a square, then this is b square. So a square is equals to 64. If we need a, we need to square up that, bam, bam, then square up this. So 64 is 8 times 8, 8 times 8, 64. Okay, so we have here 8. So from the center, we will minus 8 and plus 8. So 7 minus 8 is negative 1. What? This one, negative 1, and 7 plus 8 is 15. Okay. So easy, right? So easy. Then next is the convertex. So convertex, we label that as W. Alright. So here, this one is the convertex. It's very long, right? It's very long. The next will be, what will be moving? So convertex, this will remove this one, so the y-axis will be the one moving. So change the color to blue to the y-axis, and 7, and we put 7 here. Then next will be the b. So b square is equals to 36. Then we square up that to get the b. B is equals to 3 times 6, 3 times 6, 36. So this is 6. So we get negative 2 minus 6 is negative 8. And negative 2 plus 6 is positive 4. Okay, so we have this one. This is all our answer. So let's check if that one is correct. Where's 2? Oh, we will just cut this one and paste it somewhere that is close to the answer. Okay, so this one is the answer. Oh, no, that's not the answer. There's no answer. Why did they put an experiment with no answer? 38, 37. Oh, this one. This is the answer. Alright. Right, correct. Okay. So look at this explanation here. So we just change the blah 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 to standard form. So we have the same standard form. Our standard form is This one. This is our standard form. Alright, so this is our standard form. So do we have the same standard form? 7 plus 5 square. Okay, correct. We have the same standard form. Then our center is 7 and negative 2. Yes, correct. Wait. Yes, correct. Yeah. Then 1.7, negative 2. Yes. Focus 2 is 12.3. Yes. And vertex is 1.2. Yeah. Then 15, negative 2. Alright. Then we have 7, negative 8. Correct. 7, 4. Wow. So as you can see, the major axis, the vertices, the focus, the center, the convertex. So it is so easy, right? It is longer, but still it is manageable. So here we have an example. Ellipse the distance from, find the standard equation of the ellipse. So you can now solve this one based on my discussion. So I will give you 5 minutes to answer this one, then we will check the after that I will show you how it is done. Okay, so 5 minutes starts now. Okay, so we're back again. So we'll erase a little bit of this one. Alright, so here we have this example, the foci. So we'll draw. See, I can draw a perfect ellipse. Draw a line here. We'll change the color of the minor axis and the major axis so it will not be too confusing. Right. Yeah. Alright, like that. Then next will be focus. The focus will be green. So negative 3 sample. So the x-axis is on the negative 3. So could be that we have a not like this. This is not the correct the correct ellipse, but instead we will rotate this to a 90. Alright, so that will be a correct. Hey, how do we get rid of this? Okay, so we rotate that to 90. Okay, so this should be the one. Okay, just like that. Alright, so this is supposedly the ellipse, no? Okay, so this could be right here. We have given what we call that. We are given a hint that this is negative 3. Okay, so negative 3. We don't know what's the x yet. No? Oh, the y yet. So we'll leave that blank. Then negative 3 to negative 6. So this one. It's the first focus. So this one is we put that as focus 1. So this is F1. Then the other one will be F2. So we can count. To get the center, we just need to count this one. Then what? Then that one. Alright. So can we count that? Can we count that? Yeah, of course we can count that. Alright, so negative 3, negative 6. Negative 6 to 2. So if we divide it by 2, if we have this distance, then we can divide it by 2. It means that would be the center. Okay, so negative 6. Can I add that? negative 6, negative 6, this is negative 6, and it's positive 2, then we will just add it up. It will be what? It will be this one and this one. So 1, 2 minus the lesser one, so it is equals to 8. So this one is 8. We divide it by 2, it will be, so from here to there it will be 4. From here to there it will be 4. So 2, to get here we will minus that. So 2 minus 4, how much? How much? What is negative 2? Okay, from here to there, so we need to add this up. So negative 6 plus 4, it is negative 2. So the y should, the y is negative 2. Okay, so we now have the center. So what's the center? Center is negative 3 and 2. Now we need to get the vertices. Focus. We have already the focus, which is given. So we need to get the vertices. So vertex 1 here, then vertex 2 there. Okay, so for any point on the ellipse, the sum of the distance from foci is 14. So from any point, he said here, from any point, the distance from the foci is 14. So if we have there and there, so this will equal to 14. So we have another hint. So we already have no, that's not the B. So 14. So we have here this one to this one. So the whole diameter is 14. So from here, from the center to this one is 7, because we divided by 2. So 7 here, then the other one should be also 7. Alright, so now we can have still this will not move, just like the focus, as you can see, it's not moving. So this one will be the V1, the V. I don't care what V here as long as it is correct. Okay, so we will add up 7 to this one. So 2 plus 7 is equals to 9. Then 2 minus 7 is equals to negative 5. Alright, so this could be V2, then yes, it will be correct. So we already got this, then we need the what's the other thing we need here is the convertexes. Okay, so we need this one and the W2 convertexes. So we already had the A. So you know what's A? It is 7. Alright, so do we have a C here? C? Not yet. This is C. So we have C. This one is the C, right? Correct? Yeah. So we have a C. What is the C? It is the focus here. 4 here. This is the C. So we have 4. Then we need the B. So how do we get the B? So we go back here, the square A square minus B square. So we need to get the B, so we jump shift that. So what happened is B square is equals to A square minus C square. So we will square up that. So b is equals b square. B is equals to square root of a square. What is a square? So 7 square, it is 49. So 7 square, 7 square, it is 49 minus c. 4 square is 16. So we'll have here 49 minus 16 is equals to 33. So we will square root that. Okay, so that will be b is equals to square root of 33, or approximately equal to 5.74. It could be 75. So 5.7 or 5.8. I'll just put 5.745. Okay, I'll just put 5.75, or it could be 5.7744. It will become 6, then it will become 5, it will become 5, so it will be 7.5, 7.75. Okay, so this one is already okay to me. Then after that, you already have the b, so you will move the x-axis here and then there, right? So we'll use orange for that. Okay, so our y will stay the same, but our x's will move. Okay, so mostly our x will always move. No, we will be left behind. Okay, so we'll move that by 5.75. So 3, negative 3, negative 3 minus 5.75 is equals to negative 8.75. Then we will add also negative 3, wait, negative 3 plus 5.75 is equals to 2.75. Alright, so we have now the b, no? So if we square the b, it will be 33. So we have b squared is equals to 30. We will not square up that, it will be 33. So our standard equation will have we have the center, right? So x, so we will transpose that, it will be plus 3, x plus 3 square, okay, over, it is the x-axis, right? Oh no, it is the y-axis, so it will be the b, so over 33 plus, okay, always plus, ellipse is a plus, y, so if we transpose that, it will be minus 2 square over what? Over a. So a times a, a 7 square is 49 equals to 1. So this is our standard form. So we check this one. Okay, let's check this one. Okay, we'll get that one to the nearest. Where did they put the answer here? We will find out. This one. Is this one? Okay, this one. This is the solution here. Okay, so we gone too far. So all we need is the equation, right? So we've gone too far. We solve the center, we solve the, oh, their midpoint is wrong. How come it is negative 2? The center is correct. So, okay, so we will check their answer. Okay, we will get that back there. where it belongs. Where do that belong? Okay, over there. Okay, so why is their center -3, -2? So why did they have that center? So we will double check. Okay, so this is their midpoint. Okay, this is their midpoint, -3, -2. So we use we'll check that one. We will check if their answer is correct and why our answer is wrong. Okay, so focus 1, this is focus 2. Okay, so from here, -6 to here is 8 divided by 2. What? I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. You have here -2. Why did I put 2 over there? Damn it. Okay, it's a mistake. Right? It's a mistake. Yeah, it's a mistake. It should be -2 over there. You have the correct answer here, but we put 2. So minor mistake. So we'll just because we have 2 here, then -2, so we minus all by 4. So this should be +2. So the one we need is this one only, but almost all of it was correct. So this vertices should be, because it is -2, we will minus that. Because we have +2, so we will minus that by 4, so it will become 5. This will become, minus that will become 9, -9. Then all of this will be minus, but it's okay. No need to be, no need to judge or what you call that. No need to be upset if this was wrong. It's okay. No, it's okay to get wrong, but you need also to what? You need to learn from your mistakes. So like here, I also learn from my mistake. You also learn from your mistakes. Okay, so this is the correct answer, and I hope all of you got the correct answer. So let's check how many minutes already. 58 minutes of recording. Okay, so I will end this up from here. So next meeting we'll have this one, then so you can have this already by yourself. You can answer that, and as you can see here, another will be solving problems involving ellipse. So we will be tackling this all. So another is this one. So there's no need to be afraid of this, right? This one, no need to be afraid of that. Okay, so ellipse is more compact than the parabola because the parabola has 4, right? 4, but in ellipse there are only 2. So the x and the y major axes, aces. All right, so it will be a rough ride. So look at this one. So we will be discussing that in the future. So good luck, guys. And of course, we'll always practice more. Okay. So thank you for watching, and hopefully you have something learned today. And stay tuned for more. God bless.